Hi, welcome back to the Celtic edition of On the Volley. I'm here, it's late in the evening. I watched the game, Kilmarnock versus Celtic, and what a performance, 5-0 to Celtic. And to be totally honest, it was on the cards. We were expecting it. It's taken us until the third game to what I would call us getting into full flow. And to be totally honest, we did it on a pitch which was... Look, I don't want to insult anybody, you know, I really don't want to criticise, but that pitch was not up to standard. I mean, I've played on Sunday League pitches that were better than that. Maybe that's a slight exaggeration, but you know what I mean, yeah? So, it wasn't the greatest of pitches, put it that way. Kilmarnock, obviously, they're more used to it, they're more at home, they've played in it more often. We go there, we play, and what a performance. What a performance. Now, I think on my last video, the one before that, I actually pointed out the fact that we do have a betting forum, which we do on a weekly basis. Now, on my betting forum for this week, I had as my super single Celtic to score 2 goals or over in the first half. And I have said that that will probably happen in 60 or 70% of the games that we play in the Scottish League this season. What a performance. 3-0 in the first half. Now that first goal, that was classic. I mean, great Taylor. Hustling, you know, tracking back, winning the ball. And he just knocks it through. Okay, great pass. Comes to Maida. Maida could even have had a go, really, I suppose. But no, he played the smart move. He whipped it across for Kyogo. Kyogo comes running in, bam, back of the net, 1-0. What a goal. What a goal. Then, do we stop there? No, absolutely not. The second goal by Jota. A screamer. That just, oh man, how far out was he? What, 30, 40, 35 yards? I don't know, okay? He was out. And he just let fly. As soon as he hit that ball, I said, that's going in. What a goal. Now, let's not forget, Jota already has 1 goal, okay, which is contender for goal of the season. Now, I think it was my last video, I did say that I think the only person that will be able to beat Jota will be Jota himself. What does he go and do? He goes and scores another screamer and a contender for goal of the season. So he now has 2 goals, which is basically both contending for goal of the season. What a start. So we're 2-0 up. Okay, we're in cruise control. I mean, it's all Celtic. Let's be honest. It's all Celtic. Ball comes in to that man, Maurice Gents. Okay. I mean, it's first touch. He controls it. Ball rises up into the air. Bam. Overhead kick. Back of the net. 3-0. Now, that's 2 goals in 2 games for Maurice Gents, yeah? And it's not only the goals. His football, I think, is excellent. I mean, he looks so composed. He's calm. And he's a baller. He can play football. And it just, I mean, no offence to Starfelt, great player, love him. But he's got to have his hands full now, yeah? Because CCV is an excellent player. Maurice Gents next to him, I don't know, it just gives me that little bit more confidence, I would say. I don't know what anybody else out there thinks about it, but I think that's going to be our pairing in the sense of defence, to be totally honest. Obviously, everyone's going to get a game. We've got a lot of games coming up. At the moment, it's only 1 a week. But as soon as we're in the Champions League, then I think we'll see a lot more rotation. But hey, great goal by him. Talking about that man Starfelt, we're 3-0 up. Starfelt finds himself at the back post, takes a shot, keeper saves it, has a second attempt, bam, knocks it in the back of the net. And I tell you what, the smile on his face said it all. He was so happy and relieved to finally get his goal, his first goal. And you could tell by all of his teammates, they were all happy for him. And that just goes to it just shows something we already know, the harmony, the unity that there is within that team. I mean, everyone was happy for the guy, and to be totally honest, even the fans were happy for Starfelt. We've all been waiting for so long, so that was great. I mean, we're all happy about that, and that's it. So look, I'll tell you what, me and Cam, he's a manager of Finnegan's Irish Pub, yeah. Before the game started, we said, look, let's put a tenner, €5 each, on 5-0 to Celtic. Looked at the odds, ridiculous. The odds for 4-0 were 12 point something to 1, and then they had any other score. Now, any other score, they had at 5.4, 5 to 1 or something stupid like that. I don't understand that. I really don't. So what do me and Cam do? We said, okay, let's just stick it on 4-0. And it was 4-0 until that man came up, Giacomakis, GG. Another great goal, an overhead bicycle kick, and that's 2 in the game. GG was chomping at the bits, and to be totally honest, when we went in at 3-0, I said to Cam, I said, look, mate, it's going to be 5, 6, it could even be 7, and it could have been. We're playing the style of football that we were playing last season. It's, like I said, it's taken us a little bit of time to get into it. I'm not complaining about the first game against Aberdeen or the second game against Ross County, because, we've scored 5 goals in the first 2 games, so you can't really complain about that. But this is the level that we're at. This is the level that we expect, okay? And we've scored 5 goals in 1 game. So that says it all. But it's not only that we scored 5 goals. 5 goals by 5 different players. I mean, we got goals all over the park, which is absolutely, absolutely devastating for all the other teams, knowing that we can score from anywhere. Okay, any one of our players are capable of scoring, whether they're defenders, whether they're wingers, whether they're midfielders, whether they're attackers. Goals can come from anywhere with us. And that, hold on, I think someone's having a party in their car. Okay, bloody hell, that was loud, wasn't it? He must be a young'un, okay, because I suppose I was just as bad as a young'un. So, my super single from my betting forum came in thanks to over 1.5 goals, or 2 goals or more if you like, okay, for Celtic. And I actually said Celtic would score 2 goals or more, okay, so I was really confident about that. And if anyone saw our betting forum, and they would have heard me say I'm really confident about this, and I even put it down in the comment section that I am really confident about that score. And it's going to happen. It's going to happen on a lot more occasions this season. Which teams, I don't know, but I really don't care. I want to touch on something else at the moment though, yeah? I mean, before the game started, I looked on Instagram, I looked at the team that had been was picked to play, the starting 11. And I went and looked at the comments. I always look at the comments. I look at the comments on Instagram. I look at the comments on all the other Celtic TV channels, just to get an idea of what the fan base is thinking. And before the game on Instagram, a lot of people were saying that Abada should be starting, Gigi should be starting. Well, to be totally honest, if they did start, it won't be a problem because they're great players to have to come in, okay, to the game as a starting 11. You know, obviously Ange knows what he's doing. He knows that he's going to have to rotate his players. He knows that these players will get a chance. They'll get a starting berth. He's going to have to rest players. We have hella loads of game to play this season, and Ange is just managing it the way he thinks is right. And to be totally honest, you can't knock it. 3 games, 3 wins. We're top of the league with 9 points, but we're top of the league with a 2-goal difference. Because them lot down the road, they're on 9 points as well. Then you got Hearts on 7 points. They've started off really well this season. Then you've got Motherwell on 6 points and Livingston on 6 points. So at the moment, if we're looking at the points, there's not too much in it. But again, it's too early in the season. We have a long, long way to go. And I don't want to give them lot down the road any credit. But they're not looking bad this season. They are not looking bad this season. They proved that in the Europa League, in their return match against Union, where they won 3-0, I think it was. Hey, it's just going to make the competition more exciting. And it will just make it more pleasurable for us, more satisfying for us when we lift the title. I really don't have a lot more to say. I mean, the football speaks for itself. The result speaks for itself. Ange was happy. I saw his after-match review. He had something to say about the pitch as well. But regardless of that, we still pulled out the results. I just think that this season, my prediction of going the whole season unbeaten and doing the treble, I think that is very, very, very much on the cards. Now, look, we've got a long season ahead of us. Anything can happen. But if we can keep up the style of play that we're playing, if we can avoid major injuries and we play like this week in, week out, which is a big ask. It's a big ask because I don't think we'll be winning every game 5-6-0. But I do think that we will be scoring hella goals. And I think we'll be scoring 2 goals in most of the games in the first half. So 3-4 goals a match, I think is doable for us. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to every single Celtic game this season. Oh, what can I say? I mean, I'm beaming. I'm a happy man. All the Celtic supporters that were in the pub were happy. The only thing I'll say, I want to give a shout out to Greg Taylor. The guy, he got a lot of criticism last season. People were saying that he's not up to standard. Oh, he's not up to European level. He'll do for the Scottish League. You know what? That guy works so hard. He tracks back. His link-up play is good. I don't know what he was like 2-3 years ago, whatever. I don't know how long he's been there. I haven't looked at it, to be totally honest. You'll know I'm a newbie from last season. Even last season, I was saying, look, the guy has played well when he has been criticised. And I've said that he is definitely going to step up a level and prove people wrong. And to be totally honest, I think that is finally being appreciated by the Celtic fan base because that guy really has stepped up a level. And Bernabé, he's got his hands full trying to break into the team. But again, as Ange said, everyone will get an opportunity. They just need to make sure that they train hard and that when their opportunity comes, they're ready to take it and they don't come out with, oh, well, I wasn't up to standard because I wasn't expecting to play. That's unacceptable. You have to train as if you're playing every single game, and when your chance comes, you'll be ready. That's all I've got to say. Look, yes, let's just keep this going, lads. Let's just keep this going. Michelle, I'm out.